Reese 2000. Death Reese 2000. And it's with the Southern Pacific SD40T-2 Tunnel motor. Boom. Right, now, that T we were talking about. Southern Pacific A2662 dispatch, our helper is attached and our air brakes are tested. We are ready to leave. Out. Dispatch to SPA266, you are clear to leave Truckee. Keep an eye on the weather and the mountain. The rain's been pretty bad the past few days. A mudslide's already been reported a couple of miles south of Truckee. Be safe. Out. Oh, I guess that's us. Clear to go. Yeah. Dispatch, understood. We'll be aware of any mudslides. Out. Oh, hang on. Put it in forward gear. Dum-dum. Ah, come on. Come on. Just because I drove backwards. It's all the rail. Hashtag blame rail driver. Yeah, okay. Try that again. Oh. Is it Yorkshire tea? No, it's jasmine green tea. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, thanks, Lewis. Thanks, Lewis. This SPA266 to dispatch. Our helper is attached and our air brakes are tested and the gear is in forwards. We're ready to leave. You are clear to leave Truckee. Keep an eye on the weather in the mountain. The rain has been pretty bad for the past few days. Make sure that you go forwards when you leave. A mudslide has already been reported a couple of miles south of Truckee. Be safe and go forwards. Out. Does the flight instrument work straight away? No, it doesn't, Squalito. Right, understood. We'll be wherever anyone slides. Out. Right. Reset to forwards. Got power on. We're going in the right direction. Hey, scenario completed successfully. Escape. Right. Yeah, so these flight instrument panels are driven with some software that I've written. In fact, all my rail driver is done using the same software. I can't just distribute the software at the moment, but yeah, the BIP, the FIPs are all done using the same software that I've written. There is no other available software that drives these, unfortunately. Today is one of those days. It certainly is. Right, we're on our way up the hill. Matt hacked the game. No, it's actually it's an external tool. Anyone could write the tool if they wanted to. I've not done anything proprietary, as someone else proved when they did, and then they wrote the map thing, because that's all done in my tool as well. There's no voodoo. I heard someone died in that mudslide south of town. Just a rumour, but pretty scary. Look out for loose rocks and any debris falling from the side of the mountain. No, I'm standing watching freight cars. Any clips from the video gaming button? Oh, video gaming. There's been a couple of people used it, but no, vast majority of people just use Twitch clips now. Video gaming is now hooked up to YouTube as well, so people can use video gaming when we're on YouTube. If I won £10,000, what would I do with it? I've got no idea. It's difficult to know how to answer that thing until you actually do, because you know that the sort of there's the positive side to me that would like to say I would donate a bunch to charity and fix a couple of things around the house, give some to family. Not sure the reality would be the same as that, but you know, I'd like to hold myself to that standard. Oh yeah, I'll keep the fail in, Arnold. I'll keep all the fails in. Two trains in the middle. Yeah, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the front, 3 in the middle. Big pile of tea bags to just run into and live in. Now all my tea's loose leaf. This is what my tea thing looks like. Ooh, spooky. Okay, at some point I'm going to have to move because there's a signal coming up that I probably should go and have a look at. Ah, we found the end of the train. Excellent. Looks like poison. I don't know if there is a gyro light on this one. Jasmine green tea, loose leaf. Oh yes. I like my loose leaf tea. Looks like water from a pond. You found me out, Ayrton. I like pond water. Wow! Yeah, there's no gyro light on this one. Don't need a caboose on the modern trains, Jakey trains, because you'd have an end of train device on the back, monitoring everything and dispatching back to the head of train device, which this train doesn't appear to have. Huh. No number lights. Oh, they don't. What are they? They be up there somewhere. Doesn't look like it if they're up there. This is quite an old loco though, so it doesn't entirely surprise me. No. No number lights on this one, I'm afraid. Wilma, yeah. It's the opposite of a Fred, isn't it? End of train device and head of train devices, they're officially called, but Fred and Wilma as everyone calls them. We're on a gaming, this is a shunter. No, this the SD40T-2 isn't a switcher. Not to, it couldn't be used for switching purposes, but it's most definitely a road loco. A 4,000 horsepower shunter, yeah. Hauling heavy, yeah. SP hauling heavy. Why did you call your City Skylines video Death of a City? Because that's the one where the city dies a horrible death. Episode 5, I think it was, is the one where everyone leaves, and it goes into millions of pounds in debt. Blame Rimmelworld, yeah. Yeah, it's already had a jinx on the new city, but we so far seem to be doing alright. Oh, jasmine tea. Should I squirrel for help? No, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Donna Pass is operated by Union Pacific, yes, because Union Pacific merged with Southern Pacific. You want the map of Donna Pass? It's mahoosive. Sparks, is that? Roseville? Sparks? Sparks. All the way down here to Roseville. It's an epic route. I mean, today's scenario, we're pretty much only driving that little bit in the middle. Mahoosive! Oh yeah. Can't do movie style camera action, I'm afraid, which is a shame because we're at the right speed for it. Oh, that jasmine's lovely. I got my oolong back now. I've got another box of oolong. You raised my tea with a student night out style kebab. Oh, I can't beat that. You know, I haven't had a kebab in years. I mean, we're talking multiple decades. I need to fix that at some point when I'm hating myself a bit more. What's the difference between this and the original Donna Pass 4072? I think it's something to do with... I don't know the exact difference. If you look for it on Workshop, you can find out. It does list all of the changes there, but I think it's texture changes, like ground textures. I remember the one doner kebab that I had. The one kebab that I had was... I really enjoyed it. I don't know why I've never had another one. Hashtag ban Steven Jam. Oh, awesome. Didn't quite get there in time. I was hoping to catch it, lift itself up over the brow. Ease up the power as we hit this plateau. Next signal. It's very nice of them to put the signal halfway along the flat bit so that at least some of your train isn't trying to climb the hill. Doner Kebab on Doner Pass is clearly a sign. You're absolutely right. Fully justified. fully justified. Suddenly hungry for one. Tivalamo, where did I put the microphone? It's right here. It's right in front of me. It's the top of it is just there, in fact. Just off camera. Your local chip shop doesn't understand the term small. One cod roll is literally like an entire can dipped in batter and fried. I know what you mean. It's like when you ask for, can I just get fish and chips? They feel so at some point there is an element of confusion where they feel that you're getting chips for about 5,000 people. Just heaven help you if you ever make the mistake of ordering a large chips. Speeding? Speeding? I won't countenance this nonsense. Good night, Jakey Trains. Too much is better than too little. Well, there is that. That is a valid point. I just don't like throwing lots of food away. It just feels like a waste. Nick is not. Is that better, Dave? Would you prefer that? It's like whenever you get to the top of Doner Pass, there should be a customary doner kebab waiting for you. BRCW, this is workshop route. It's called Doner Pass Redux. It's by ericmopar. Starting to get some really nice scenarios out now. Oh, Peter Maritzburg Ladysmith, Tivalamo. Yeah, it's quite steep, isn't it? There's this bit where you got a double horseshoe at the bottom of it, and when you're right at the top of it, you can look down quite a way and see the other bits of the horseshoe. It's phenomenal. Energy muscle dependability, EMD. Oh yes. As more and more of the train hits the grade, we need to start ramping up the power again. Extraordinary Mexican dishes. This explains the noise. After complimenting the designers of this route for putting signals only on the flat bits. They put one on the upgrade. You imagine having to stop there. So a long way down. Woo! There are a number of countries, I think, that still run steamers in regular service. Well, in actual fact, the signal that we're coming up to now would probably have a... because they have different types of red in America, and a lot of times they actually have... when you get a red, what they use is the red that means that you can continue through it at 15 miles per hour. It's a restricting proceed, so you can proceed through it at 15 miles per hour, and then you have to stop. You have to be able to stop within a half length of your train or something like that, which means that you constantly keeping an eye out on the window, one hand on the brakes, until you get another aspect on the next signal. In that way, they never have to stop the trains unless they actually do get up close to each other. Sometimes, I mean, interlocking reds have to be stop reds because for safety reasons, but they do have yeah, these proceed reds. I can't remember what they call them now. A crash compilation. No, I'm never going to glorify crashing. That sort of thing is what makes it very hard to get licenses. Into the tunnel. No cable. Flashing red is 15. There you go. Oh, I left the wipers on all the way in, didn't I? Sorry, Muggy. Oh dear. Where's the top of this here hill? There it is. That white area is almost big enough to say through. Yeah, really. One of the other things I want to try, when I get the 10k video, when I get to 10k subscribers, I'm going to put the videos together for the One House Model Railway. One of the videos, when I show you the software, that I'll get it all so that all the speech recognition's working as well, because you'll probably get a kick out of that. It's quite fun. Well, I'm glad he's enjoying it, B. Harrison. Come on, round the corner. Obviously don't stand in the tracks in real life, folks. Just saying. Hey, 44353, welcome. Oh, it's got rising the next grade. There's mid helpers. He'll be on track 1 all the way to Norden. I'm running a higher priority train through Tunnel 41. Favourite steam whistle? I like the chimes on the LNER, like the Mallard. Why are there 2 Matt Pedalstons in chat? I have no idea, sir. No idea. I've watched Harry Potter. Yep. Oh yeah, I've watched all of them. Stephen Jam, why are you sending me a question mark? Oh, hello. No barrier wagons on there, never mind. Just thought I should check and see what that light was. Oh, Southern Pacific didn't use buffer cars. Oh, interesting. I thought that was a standard practice in the US, but okay. It's interesting how everyone, sort of all the operating companies, did subtly different things. Where will I be starting ETS2 MP? Felix though, because I've just put the new version of Pro Mods in, so it's reset me back to my my base. When do I get partner with Twitch? Yes, I'm going to do some icon. Yeah, well, there will be emoticons. There has to be emoticons. No, it's not multiplayer ETS2 tonight. I still haven't recovered from the last multiplayer session. I'm not looking at Euronic Gaming in particular, but back on the next grade. 3.3 miles, Norden 4.5, and then we are done. Overspeeding. Can we visit the Isle of Man in ETS2? Is that in ETS2? Go through the loading gauge. Oh, is that in 2.1? Oh, in that case I might have a look there then. Crashes when loading, Moricom. Interesting, because I've got mine. I've got it to the point that certainly I can bring a map up and scroll around. It must admit I've not actually tried going into drive a truck yet. If that turns out not to work for tonight, then we won't be doing it. Fire up Flight Sim instead. In the Isle of Man you can be charged with furious driving. Wow. Don't forget Flight Angels charity stream is on Saturday. I'll be there. I think Lewis will be there as well. Little surprises. Lots of prizes. So come along, support, great stream, great charity. It's not my charity stream, it is run by the charity. It is a 24-hour stream, couple up I'm out, but it's not my charity stream. It's my one is still in November. I'm participating. I've been invited to participate in this one, so I'll be there for as long as I can, but certainly between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Good night, Ninja Joker. Feeling a little bit precarious at this minute. Right, now we're all on the 2.4. Let's crank it up to run 8. Nine locomotives hauling this train. That's a lot of power. Flying Scotsman, yes, I've updated to 211 on Pro Mods.
Southern Pacific detector, track 1. No defects. Southern Pacific detector, track 1. No defects. Detector out.
Awesome. That's what you like to get in the way of news. I suppose it doesn't say Southern Pacific defect detector, 1 defect found in cab. Yeah, I've got Run 8. I must admit I haven't played too much with it, but I do have it. Stephen Jam, the defect detector has always been a part of Donna Pass. I think it's down to some of the scenarios to actually add the defect detector prompts in or something like. I don't know how it's been implemented, but it may be that it has to be added by the scenario. So, yeah, it may be the scenarios you played just haven't done it. See you later, Lewis. Thanks for stopping by. Gonna have all the usual fun getting steering wheel and everything sorted out, but I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You can download this scenario, Stephen Jam. It's on Steam Workshop. Just look for High Powered Freight. Donna Pass Redux, High Powered Freight. Right, we're going to be heading down the other side in a minute. A mudslide was just reported near Soda Springs by an eastbound. Thankfully he stopped in time, but both tracks are closed. Stop at Northern East Track 1 until we get this mess cleaned up. I'll send a truck to pick you and your crew up. It's probably going to be a while before anything gets moving again. Out. Sort of feels like we're going through a mudslide at the moment, but on track. Why isn't it going up? The power went on. Never mind. The air brakes on this one are so good you can't set a minimum set on it. Right, there's the waypoint coming up where that signal is. Can you fly a jet in FSX? One of the streams I do this week I am going to be flying an Embraer 145 jet. I'm starting to get the hang of the FMC and so forth. I'm going to be using the ATC this week as well, trying to figure out that. Well, I say figure it out. I'm kind of happy that I know how to use the ATC now. I did a flight from Stansted to East Midlands using ATC, and it worked beautifully actually. Will I do a Boeing 747 challenge? No, I don't really want to fly. I don't like flying big jets. I'm just getting into the small jets like the Embraer 145. I might push it at some point and do a 737, but all I've got is the default 737, so... Can I fly a helicopter? Maybe we could do a little helicopter flight. I quite like flying helicopters. Dash 8, I haven't got the Dash 8. I bought my son the, is it Majestic Dash 8? So he's got that one, and that's really good actually, that one. And the BAE 146 from Just Trains, I got him that, and the FMC add-on for it as well. That's really good. Does FSX have biplanes? Yeah, in fact there's some really old planes that it comes with, and there's some older ones you can get from some World War I aircraft you can get on Steam. Automatic Twitch chat. Well, that's an idea. Amarilyn, drop that over to me again. So you've got to stop this entire great big long train on something less than the length of the loco. What about X-Plane? Just like I don't play anything other than Train Sim because it's Dovetail, I'll be sticking with FSX and Flight School and DFS because of their Dovetail ones as well. And to be honest, I never really liked X-Plane that much. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I've always felt more comfortable in FSX. There's nothing wrong with X-Plane, it's a matter of personal choice. Possibly if I'd spent more time looking at add-ons and getting used to it, I'd have got used to it more, but I'm an FSXer. Always have been. Yay, we stopped. I bought it my son code for I play it secretly. No, I literally did buy it. Cameron asked me for it for Christmas one year, and I bought him that and 2 or 3 other planes. Like I think the BA-146 came at the same time. Right, we've arrived at Northern East Track 1. We'll tie the train down till the tracks ahead are clear. Out. Scenario complete. Excellent. Right, well, that's Donner Pass Redux high-powered freight. That one's by Reese 2000, and the route you can get from Steam Workshop. It's by Eric Mopar, called Donner Pass Redux. Right, that's it for trains. Coming up now is Nebworth Trucking, assuming the map loads okay, because I've not got that far. All right then, folks. Give me a minute just to go and have a quick comfort break, and we'll do some trucking. See you shortly.